This year, I have been married 23 years. I know. People always say to me, but you look so young, and I'm like, I know. But it's only because there's so many child brides where I'm from, so. That's a joke. I wasn't a child bride. I wasn't a child bride. But yeah, 23 years. Let me tell you, 23 years is the longest I have ever done any one thing that I didn't technically have to keep doing. And what I've learned is that if you want to stay married, but also stay happy, because they are not naturally coterminous, huh? What you have to do is focus on what is important. Let everything else fall away. Focus on what is important. I'll give you an example. So my husband and I were having an argument the other day, and he was saying, well, actually, we've been married 23 years. We don't have arguments now. We have throwdowns. Do you know, like MMA level? Yeah? Do you know what MMA is? Yeah, marriage martial arts, correct. No matter what the topic, we both always bring it for everything, right? Because we know that after 23 years and 3 kids, nobody's fucking going anywhere. Like, this is it. We're just trying to get to the end of this somehow. Like, this argument was about chewing gum. But we were like, oh, it was crazy. And also some background. When I moved to this country many years ago, I very quickly applied for and got a UK passport. Because I was like, man, I am never going to be like these people, no offense. But I should at least have the same paperwork. It seemed polite. But my husband is Danish, and he didn't bother. And then we were having this argument, and he said to me, I don't understand. Why don't you throw your gum in the bin? I was like, you know what I don't understand is why you don't fuck off back where you came from. Thank you. But I have to be honest, that phrase, what a nice phrase, shit. It felt so good. I had no idea. All these years, I was like, why do they say it? Now I know. Oh, such a nice feeling it gives you here, you know, afterwards. Yeah, so I'm totally on board with it, by the way. Just knock yourselves out now. I guess the problem was that it bothered our children a little bit. We were having lunch, it was Sunday. The youngest, she said, oh no, Mama said the F word. And I said, oh, darling, you're right, I did. But when you grow up and meet the man of your dreams, so will you. And then my middle child, she's very woke. Do we know what woke means? You know what woke means? No. Woke is, no, I'll tell you, woke is someone who doesn't understand the difference between racism and a joke about racism, yes? That is woke. So she's very woke, and she said, you can't say that to Dad, that's racist. I said, racist? I said, look at my face. I can't be racist. Everyone knows only white people. only white people are racist. She got so offended, and she stomped out of the room. And I was like, oh, come on, man. It was a joke, darling. Come back. I know, you're half white. Oops. I didn't say that to my husband because I'm racist. I said that to my husband because I'm married. And anyone who's been married any length of time, 5, 7, 9 minutes, it doesn't matter. You know what the most important thing is. It is to win. Correct. It is to win. And this is not a selfish goal. Not at all. Here's why. Because you know when you win, you feel better about yourself? Yes? Yeah. Feel better about yourself, you feel better about the rest of the world. You are a nicer person, you are a better spouse. You do it for the health of the unit. That is why you win. Yeah, because you care about your marriage. It is almost selfless. Do you know how taxing it is to go into every situation with your spouse thinking, how am I going to win? But you do it because you really want this marriage to be robust.